Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So I've been trying to troubleshoot some issues with my Xcode and learn a little thing or two about the command line tools. So in this video I'm going to show you how to install the command line tools, a little overview of what it is and why you need it. So if I open the terminal here, and I'll open the terminal from over here on this directory. Cool. If I try to do, say, some basic command like git and say git status, I'll get this xrun error, active developer path. Also same thing if I try to say maybe Python 3 version, I'll get the same error. Then another one is maybe the compiler. If I say GCC version, I'll get the same error. So what this is basically telling is these commands are built in on what we call the command line tools. So the command line tools are a bunch of applications that is part of, not preloaded on your system, but it's part of another download that you download from Apple servers. So the structure there is you could, if you have Xcode on your machine, you could switch to that as the path, or you could go and run this command, which is xcode-select -- install from the command line. So there's multiple ways to do this actually, how to install the command line tools. First is doing it this way, or you could go to Apple website. So the other method is if you go to developer.apple.com, go under downloads, you could search for command line tools here. So there's some beta version, and then there's this one, which is actually the one that we need, so 13.4. so you could download a DMG file, or you could technically just do the same here. Run this command line and it would prompt you to download the command line tools. So go ahead, click install, agree to the terms, and that should take some time to download. Cool. While this is loading, let's go back here, read a little bit of the description of the command line tools. So this package enables Unix style development via terminal by installing command line developer tools as well as macOS SDK frameworks and headers. Many useful tools are included, such as the Apple LLVM compiler, linker, and make. If you use Xcode, these tools are embedded within the Xcode IDE. So let's just wait for the download to finish, and after that I'll go back to the terminal here. I'll clear some of this stuffs while that is loading. Cool. So the installation's finished. Just click on done. I probably need to restart the terminal, but let's give it a try. If I say git status, yep. So I need to quit the terminal and open it again. And now if I say git status, right, so I figured it out. So it's because my path to the developer tools is still pointing to Xcode, which I currently removed because I'm currently troubleshooting something with it. But to fix this, if you run into the same problem, just go to xcode-select and type in help, and you would see here some options on what needs to happen. So currently it looks like my path is pointing to Xcode, and I can't find Xcode at the moment. So what I need to do is reset that path to the default. So let's try that and see if that fixes the issue. So if I go to xcode-select and type in -r, must be run at root. So that means I need to be at the sudo. So I say sudo xcode-select and reset. Type in your administrator password. Cool. And now let's try git status again. It's now working. If you look at this, it's a different error, but it's because I haven't initialized that directory for git. Now one way to quickly check as well is if I open the Finder and I hit Command Shift G, and I go to this directory, library developer. If I open this up, you would see that there is now a command line tools folder here. Previously there wasn't, but if I dig a little deeper here, I go under user, I go under bin are executable, you would see the bunch of tools that got installed in here. So if I scroll a little bit here, you would see GCC compilers there, you would see Git is there. So if I open this again and I say GCC version, I should get something. So you would see I got an error, but I think it's because I said dash version instead of dash version, and you would see I got a response. So these are all the tools that got installed by the command line tools. Cool, so there you go. So hope you like this video, hope you learned a thing or two. Just like me, thumbs up, thumbs down if you find it useful. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye for now.